Hey there guys, welcome back to Nimby Rails. Last episode we set up our first temporary line just to get a bit of money flowing in. So now I'm going to start extending the track down, heading south, which is awkwardly complicated. The question is, do I follow the red route that I originally started on, or do I follow the C, which is a little more interesting, and is the one that my trains are currently operating on. Alternatively, if I follow the 1 and get to a junction, then I can start operating a service on that one as well. So that might be the better option. In which case, we need to go to 157 Street, which is further down than I thought it was. So that's at a junction like this. Indeed. Tracks. Let us build a medium speed station, -2 level, because that's the height we're working at. Preferably double tracked. And we come along to there-ish. I should probably look up actually how long is the train that we're operating. So the 10-car train that I've used is 183 meters long. Okay. That's pretty long actually. That is too long for the stations. I think my stations are 7 or 8 cars long, generally speaking. I might have to replace those trains then. Let's sell them. Make a bit of money back for that. A 5-car would fit. An 8-car would be a bit too long, but I think that's the best bet. So we'll do 2 8-cars instead. It'll be cheaper. They'll fit in the station a bit better. It's all good. It does mean, retrospectively, you should probably be looking at making the platforms a bit longer in the future. I think 150 would fit a 5-car, an 8-car even, properly. 157 Street. I don't really know how long the platforms actually are in real life, which is part of the problem. The lack of knowledge is not ideal. Alright, then 145 Street is next. That's another quite large distance away. Is it on that junction? By the looks of it. Put it there. I'm going out to 10 meter offset because there's got to be a track in between. Pick parent and pick parent. This is 145 Street. And I'm just thinking it might be worth, not at that end necessarily, but at this end, I want to disable platform keep straight. And we'll have track come out like that. Because if I allow the platform to curve, then it actually stays separated properly. Is my thinking. I have no idea what that's doing. And then I need to go back to my track map to see exactly what's going on here. So by the looks of it, this line comes off here into there. And meanwhile, there's a crossover here, like so. So that crossover would allow me to run a service down into one platform of 145 Street. So I could do that. I'm not sure I want to set that up this episode because I don't want to have to put more signals in right this second. That was a painful task. That said, I've now reached a yard, which is also not ideal. I'm not a fan of yards. Let's put the station on the other side in first, because then I know roughly how much space I'm working with. So that goes... Well, actually, let me get that, Control-C, Control-V, and move it down to there. Delete that, and that, put those there, and we extend this out like so. That's not gone to plan. That's to parent off there at 10 meters. Why would that not connect? Why would it be so mean? There we go. That's about right. This station is called 137 Street City College. And we just have to look at the track map to work out the in-between situation. So, on this side there are 3 platforms, and on the other side there are 2. That's what I'm seeing. That one parents off there at 10 meters. Actually no, it parents off that one at 5. I'm about to reset all of these offsets to 4 in a minute, I think. Actually, I might not here. Then that... I don't know what that was parented off before. It's now parented off there. That can be... not done. No, this one. This side. Flip. 10, 15... I think it's 20 meters offset it will need. Flip. 20 meters offset. Then I should be able to position these nicely. And maybe consider deleting that. Basically, if I take the platforms and disable keep straight, I can then run something through the middle. This is going to be a bit of a pain to get sorted. But if I do... gotta get rid of that. It's very annoying how Nimby Rails just adds in tracks sometimes. I say that like it happens on a random basis. No, it is... There's fixed times when it happens, but... I need that to be 10 meters. And then that's going to parent off there 10 meters. I think that's all working-ish. In terms of station name, it's 137 Street Yard, and the area is tiny. Okay then. I have a set of points off there, and that's going to come up and do all of these yard roads. I'm actually now thinking I don't want... the twisty platforms. I don't think that's actually what I wanted earlier. I just needed to move the nodes so that there wasn't a track node part way along everything. That's fine. Then we also come out of this side into there and there. Then on the main running lines, we have across here and over to the other track. And then to finish off the yard up at the other end, obviously need a line into each siding. A switch over from there to the centre track. The existence of centre tracks on the New York subway is a bit of a pain, I've got to be honest. They just make everything a little more complicated than it needs to be. So we'll put that there. Have a switch off there, which I'll move in a second. Just needed to get that one in first. There we go. All done. On through 7th Street Yard. Next stop is 125 Street. That is along here somewhere. If it was nice, it would be obvious. There it is. I think it even goes as far as to be on a bridge. Which is a bold choice. Is it that road? I think it might be that road. So, if we get yes, that button. Control CV that, bring it down here to where our new station is going to be, and then raise it up above the ground and rename it to 125 Street. Done. Then the viaduct continues a while. Basically up to here. Then goes down to ground level. And then into a tunnel. Nice and complicated of it. There's also points across from there to the centre track, and from the centre track to there, as you would have come to expect from this line. What actually happens with this line in the future? Oh, it does end up joining up to the 2 and 3, which have come from elsewhere. That could be interesting. We also have another oh no, we don't. It just passes what could form another interchange station. I love how complicated that looks. Could be interesting later on. At least it's all underground, I think. But there's a lot of superimposed track there by the looks of it. I'm inclined to possibly leave it there for now. Not sure we've gone terribly far, but I don't know, we've got another few stations in. 4 new stations, so that's always good. We're properly getting towards Lower Manhattan now. Well, I guess we're in Upper Manhattan at the moment, but we're in Manhattan. That's the point. Strictly speaking, we probably always were. So I think I'll leave it there for now. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed and want more, and I'll catch you in the next one.